Wednesday Whispers. Always love joining with you every week. Please say hello when you get here. And if you're new here, then I welcome you. This is something I've been doing for like 4 years now, where I come online every Wednesday night and I bring in some messages. I pull some cards to bring in some affirmations and hopefully something that'll give your heart a little bit of peace. And then I also connect to the other side, bringing messages and evidence from the other side. So when you're here, please say hello. I'd love to see who's here. I see so many already on Instagram. Hello, hey, Miss Casey Dawn, Healing with Hannah. YYC Nicho, hey Nicole, hey Wendy, all my regulars are here. Ray of Light, Joe the Medium, hey to Australia. Joe, I've been thinking of you all in Australia. What is going on down there, over there? I heard that the gas prices are just crazy. And I'm just thinking of you as we are in very wild times. So beautiful to see you here. Hey, Shizello. Hello, Leslie Garrett. Hey, Christy Lee. Olivia Simmons. Hello. Where's my Facebook people? Hey, Mitch. Mitch, it was so nice to meet your husband. I mean, I wish I met him in different circumstances, but I just threw some makeup on here at the end of the day. I don't know what it looks like. So lovely to meet your husband this week, Mitch, at Kathy's Celebration of Life. Oh man, I missed her all week. My beautiful friend died, you guys. So it's been just kind of crazy. Hello, Banaz. Hey, Cynthia. Hello, Antonella. Hey, Wendy. Hello, Alex Pelly on Instagram. Old Bucks Girl, hello. Hey, Jenny. Well, welcome to Wednesday Whispers. This is something I'm just doing forever. I was trying to shake it up, and I've been trying. Can you guys see on your post the pinned comment to join live? Like, I even wonder if on Instagram I can paste this. If you want to join me live, I'd love to kind of bring somebody up. So if you can, if you're interested, I'd love to have you join. Can you come to that link even? Hey, Carly, I was just talking about your mama, how much I love her and miss her. I love meeting Mitch's husband at the Celebration of Life. Hey, Brenda. So I'd love to try something new. Can you guys all see, can let people on Facebook let me know if you can click on that link to even come on live? I just feel like I want to see your guys' faces. So just see if it works. Is anybody brave enough to come up live with me? I know you're probably in your pajamas or maybe having a glass of wine or something, but I would love for you to pop on here. I got to shake things up for myself. So a couple things are happening this week. On Friday night, I have my small group reading. On Zoom, there's only 14 people that come and everybody receives a reading. And so that's this Friday. I think there's maybe like 3 or 4 tickets left. So if you feel called, like, it's Wednesday Whispers on steroids, basically. There's just a lot of beautiful messages come through all on Zoom, and I get to see your faces, which I just really, really miss. And also tomorrow night, I start my Magic of Mediumship course, which is really about connecting to the other side. If you feel like you're intuitive, if you feel like you're one of those people that you've always been able to sense things before they happen, you have this strong gut instinct, you have vivid dreams, you're able just to pick up on things that other people can't. I want to help you develop that. And I've got a beautiful group of people on Zoom. We're meeting tomorrow night. It starts. There's 5 Thursdays. I've got online content, guided meditations, and it's a really, really beautiful way to connect to your soul, because we are in crazy times, my friends. And I wish I could say that I feel like things are going to get better, but they're not. Insta just allows people to message you. Darn, I keep trying to troubleshoot all this. Jade says, I've been seeing 1111 and 333 every day this week. And I love that. That just means, that I love 1111 is like, you're right on track. Like, just know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And, you're being supported along the way, that you don't have to change anything. And 333, I think has changed, Jade, and we are in the year of the horse, which means a lot of movement and action forward. If you've been thinking of starting that thing or doing that thing or losing that weight or all those kind of things, it's got to happen this year. This is the year. You don't see a link. Dang it. Sheila, how much is my Friday session? Is $44, and it goes about an hour and a half. It says an hour, but I think we keep stretching it. Everybody gets a card, and then I try and bring through about like 12 to 14 souls. So yeah, it's my kind of my favorite way of being able to, hey Cheryl, no link, dang it. How do I do this? Oh, technology. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure it out for next week. This is your third Wednesday Whispers, says Reens here on Instagram. Awesome. Okay, technology. Dang it. Maybe I have to go on my phone. I don't know. Also, what's my intuitive mug here, my friends? What am I drinking tonight? My husband and my son have been picking them out for you. I'm using my Royal Caribbean glass. I hope you appreciate that. I didn't realize my husband would be bringing this one up. I want you to tune in to your spirit. You are so intuitive. You, especially if you're here on Wednesday Whispers, you've got spidey senses. You're thinking about things. You're thinking about your spirit. What am I drinking? Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it hot? Is it cold? What am I drinking? Is it fruity? Is it earthy? What am I drinking tonight? And I love that my husband and son pick it out for you guys. So what am I drinking? I want you to kind of really tune in here. You can do it. We all have the ability to see beyond the unseeable. Stephanie says tea. Jade says bubbly. One of my Instagram things, peachy hot, says Old Bucks Girl. Liv simply says she could click the link and share. What? How come? Well, okay, let's get into it. Who would like a card here tonight? Herbal tea, fruity, and earthy. I love it. I'm going to pull my angel deck here tonight. This is the Carl Gray deck. And coffee decaf. Mel, what have you been on a Wednesday Whispers before? That's what I've got in my other mug tonight. Sheila says orange juice, cold and bubbly, says Jade. She's really convinced about that. Alrighty. So I love, so yes, you are right, Mel. I do have decaf coffee here. Banaz says flavored water. And I see Stephanie Henry here already wants a card. So I'm just going to pull, some angel cards here tonight. And I always love these Wednesday Whispers because I have these like intense sessions with you, or group readings or one-on-one readings. And then I just like don't see you again for like 6 months or a year, or you find another way, another path. And I just love Wednesday Whispers because it kind of brings us all together every week. So Stephanie, and usually these cards that I pull, even if I don't call your name tonight here, there's usually a message for all of us. Stephanie, the card that came up for you and it actually flew out of the deck was friendship and union. So, even they show me the last 2 years here, you've had like a lot of friendships kind of like fall aside, you know what I mean? And I really do believe, and I wish I could remember what one of my colleagues said, something like all your friends, they're either here for a season, a reason, or for life or something like that. And so even if you had some friendships kind of deteriorate over the last couple of years here for you, Stephanie, they just made me feel like there's a new community kind of building. And I don't know if you started a new job too, because did you say you started a new job? Because I also feel like a new group of people kind of coming in. They show me April about that. So they just kind of make me feel like just trust that we're bringing in some soul family soon. And I love that when we think of like, even like, I think I saw something on Instagram about this, or something that really resonated with me is like that the people that you've known for the last 5 years, very few of them will be with you for the next 5. And I think I love thinking about that because I really do believe our friendships, the people in our lives are really just there for a chapter, like to teach us something, to trigger something within us for healing. And I also love the idea that we haven't met all of our soul family yet. Isn't that so cool that there's like still friends that you are like, oh my God, this person changed my life forever, that we haven't met yet. And I just kind of feel that for you, Stephanie. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, just because this makes me laugh. I love this. Red Rover, I call a card over. Amanda Hunter. Okay, I love that. Very creative. You got my attention. Amanda Hunter. Hey, Tabitha, I was just thinking of you. Tabitha, did you do my mediumship course a couple years ago? Like, I'm starting it again tomorrow night, and if you want to come on and practice, all past recipients come back for free. So Tabitha, if you want to kind of like really tune back into your abilities and stuff, please come on Thursday nights on Zoom. So Amanda Hunter. They're asking you to be vulnerable, and it kind of felt like about communication, Amanda. You know, vulnerability brings some freedom here for you, and I do feel like it's about communication. So it's almost like I do feel like you're using your voice in a different way, that they're asking you to be like more, not authentic, but more like, here's what I'm struggling with right now, or here's where I need to, how I need you to support me. This is what I'm needing help with right now. I just feel like they're saying like when you show people that aspect of yourself, there's such magic for you, and it feels about actually conversation with your family, like, you know. So just kind of hold on to that, Amanda. I hope that makes sense for you. But it's just like when you're vulnerable and when you really show people like that true aspect of you, it's like there's so much magic. So they're saying like let's take the walls down. You know, let's take the walls down and really step into that. Hey, Salim. Hey, Carol Thompson. Miss Casey Don. I feel drawn to you. 23 Sharon. Did I just read for you though? Sorry, I already forget. It's like once spirit comes through me, I just can't even remember anymore. 23 Sharon. They just say that you're in a lot of transition right now, Sharon. 23 Sharon M. I just feel almost like 3 different options here for you. Yeah, a lot of cards just flew out. Oh, it feels like a lot. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're going through a lot. They say take charge and action, and that's what this year is all about. It's about like, let's get going. And especially now we're in the end of March, like we're really into the year of the horse, and some people are going to feel it faster than others. Like I am slow and steady. I'm just walking through the meadow. Some other people are going to be feeling like a big drive here. Take charge and action for me here for you means like we need you to do the work, is the other card that came up. So it's almost like whatever you've been procrastinating about or second guessing about, they're like, let's get going. This is the time. And I actually feel a lot of action for you. May 23rd. Is May 23rd important to you? I've never felt an actual day. May 23rd, they say that there's something here. And they also, through this time, they want you to have compassion for yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself about how you're making the changes and how you're doing it. They're like, we just need you to do it. We don't want you to be perfect. We don't want it to be like this huge thing for you. Like they're like, what if it's easy? So just a lot of like, I feel like they're kind of intense with you here, Sharon. They're like, we just need you to do it. We don't care how you do it. We just, let's go. Come on. Like, let's just bite the bullet. So a little bit of tough love there card for you. Hey, Lisa Ice Queen. So nice to see you. Hey, I loved my time in Kelowna with you. Lisa was one of my hosts when I did my tour last year, my Canadian tour in Kelowna. I'm actually coming to Kelowna this summer. I'm like, maybe I should do a small group reading or something. Message me, Lisa. But you'd love a card for sure. Oh, I just love the energy of your photo. I don't think I met your partner when I was there, did I? I love your guys' love. It feels like there's a lot of high vibration there. Have you been traveling, Lisa? I mean, I know you live in Kelowna, but I just feel you like by beaches and things. Beaches and water, and I just see you sun-kissed. I see like you like have like a tan. Were you just on a trip or something? It's like I feel like your chest is all sun-kissed. Lisa here. It's almost like, you know, you're in this time of transformation. And Lisa, I don't know if you're thinking about your body, and like, do you have like this is something going on with one of your knees? Because they're making me feel as though like we need you to, and like I know we're always, and maybe they're talking to me through you about like releasing any weight, like you've been thinking of just getting more physical. Because I feel that message me and to see if like I should do a group reading or something when I'm there. Is that this transformation piece here is about your body, you know, and I know this sounds really intense, but they're actually showing me a parasite cleanse. So Lisa, oh, you just came back from Jamaica? Yeah, do you have a tan right now? I totally feel like you're just been like, sounds like mwah to you. And the biggest thing here, I'm just kind of feeling here is that they are showing me like a heavy detox and a heavy metal detox and a parasite cleanse, and they're showing me that for you because guess what, I'm doing it right now, and they're actually showing me my brand because it's one of those things. And here's what I've been feeling is that sometimes like our hormones can't regulate or our gut can't reset because there's like negative things in the body. And so I feel like you need to message me because I'm doing a whole bunch of things that I feel like might be for you too. So they just make me feel like we got to like get rid of all the bad stuff before, like, it's one of those things. And maybe this is for a lot of people that are listening. Like if you're one of those people that are like, oh, I've just been trying to lose weight, and like I can fast, I can like eat all protein and like nothing shifts. It's usually because there's like something holding in the body, like something's kind of negative in the body, whether it's yeast or parasites or something like that. And I gotta say, oh my gosh, sorry, we're going in a weird spot here. Is that every other country in the world usually do some type of parasite cleanse, whether it's like through herbs or different seeds or fasting and things like that. And our North American culture does not do that. So I just feel like you're going to feel so good. They show me a light on June for you. So it kind of makes me feel like you might do something in May about your health, your gut health. And then by June, you're going to be like, whoa, gosh, I feel so much better. Anybody that's interested in doing a parasite cleanse, OMG, it's really intense. I'm halfway through. It is. So I think there's no chance that you just popped on tonight because I haven't seen you on here in a long time and they're just showing me a symmetry with you. So okay, sorry, I won't talk about parasites anymore. uh, Nicole Sanka, you're in Kelowna? Okay, oh my gosh, do I have to come to Kelowna again and do a group reading? Oh, I love the energy in Kelowna. Like, wasn't that such a beautiful reading, Lisa? Okay, me and Lisa are chatting. Let me find a venue. Already. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Shannon. So Sherry, you just did a parasite cleanse and it really helped your soreness. Mm-hmm. Yep. You guys need to Google parasite cleanses. I also really, oh, you just popped up here, Jordan, so I must have to pull a card for you. I just accidentally clicked on you. I follow Mrs. Rogers Hood on Instagram. So if you're interested in that, I'd go do some research. It's scary. Okay, Jordan Ashland. I'm not going to talk about worms anymore. I'm already so sick of it. Jordan Ashland. Jordan Ashland. Oh, you know what? You're just walking through the sludge of change, Jordan. You know, like they just show me that this transformation piece for you is about like just, you think it's supposed to be easy. And they're just like, we just need you to surrender to it. I feel like you're trying to control things too much, whether it's like, okay, I want my schedule to be this, or it's going to happen this way, or I need it to look like this, or I need to feel this way before I do this thing. And they're just like, can you just surrender? You know, and this is where I really believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the power of waking up early and sitting with yourself and crying in discomfort, going for a walk by yourself that feels like, oh, I'm kind of sick of being by myself, but that you're asking your guides or you're asking in prayer. And Jordan, I don't know if like you do believe in like God and Jesus. They're showing me like Jesus. So I don't know if you're brought up with that religion. I mean, I was, and I still pray to Jesus all the time. I actually call him in before everybody's readings. He's a very super conscious, high conscious being. So I just kind of feel like whatever you believe in, whether it's Mother Earth or God, it's like, we just need you to pray to us and say like, can you help me? Can you show me that you're with me? So just trying not to do it all yourself. You're not alone, Jordan. You know, you have a team of guides. You have a lot of people that are supporting you. So I hope that brings some comfort and some inspiration for you. It's so weird. I actually felt really creeped out tonight. I was home alone. My husband and my son were at hockey, and my dog was sitting on my lap, and we were just like kind of cuddling, and she kept looking at people. Like I feel like she was like seeing spirits. Like dogs and animals can definitely see into the 4D, and it was so intense that I actually got uncomfortable. I put like a blanket over her because I was just like, I feel like there's 3 people here that she keeps looking at, and that she sees them either watching me or trying to support me. And even for me as a medium, I know that they're there because like I'm just going through some stuff right now. And but I guess I want you all to know that you're never alone, you know? And so if your animals do act weird, it's usually because they're seeing your team. Hey, Reens, you'd love a card. Also like to hear more about other sessions. I heard about you from my friend whose daughter was in your choir. I mean, I do a Christmas choir every year in Redwood Meadows in my hometown. It's my last, I used to be an opera singer, and it's my last little piece of being a part of music. So I do that. You do feel alone, Jordan? No. You're not. You got, like they show me, like we have like one main guide that's with us like our whole entire life. And then the rest of our seasons, we have other guides that kind of come in for chapters, like whether it's like a job transition or divorce or health issues, or, we have such a huge team of people that are always trying to like whisper in our ear and talk to us. So just trying to find your way, like how do I connect with my team, Jordan, would be so huge for you. I actually have like an online course. It's just like work at your own pace. It's called How to Meet Your Spirit Guides on my website. And I think it's like, I don't know, like $22 or something like that, or $44. I do drum journey and a meditation. So maybe you can kind of start to sense their presence. So you know that you're not alone. Yeah. I love that you guys are all talking about parasite cleanses on Facebook. I'm like, should I be selling parasite detoxes after this? Because it's like I have a lot of information about it. So Reens, you have family or you have friends in Redwood? Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I'll just hear Reens. I just feel like I keep feeling connected to you here on Instagram. So Reens KM. I'm kind of a weird anomaly in Redwood. I'm the opera singer and I'm a medium quietly, and I hide, and everybody kind of knows it, but we don't talk about it. I live in a very small town. There's like 300 homes or something. So I'm kind of like, people come to me in secret, like the old witch days where they're like the lights on and they'll knock on the door. So Reens here. Reens K. Means they're just talking a lot about your compassion for yourself and just some self-acceptance. And I feel like this is one of the hardest things we have to learn about being human, is just like, how do I love myself? How do I be with myself? How do I not be so hard on myself? They're talking to me about like how you're talking to yourself, Reens KM. So it's almost like even they're showing me mirror work, that it's almost like even if like, when you're brushing your teeth, that you look in your eyes in the mirror and you're just like, I see you. I think it's like too early to say like I love you. But it's almost like I see you and I feel like we're working on this together. They just really want you to kind of be like, the same message as I was just talking about a little bit earlier. Like, we're not after perfection here. We're just after presence, and trying to understand that like who I am is perfect just as I am. And they're actually even just showing me that's a beautiful mantra for you. I love myself just as I am. I love myself just as I am. So I hope that kind of resonates with you. I feel like you're kind of being hard on about your body right now, or maybe it's aging or skin or something. Oh yeah, because they want you to look in the mirror and just be like, hey, we're walking through this together. I hope that makes sense. That's a message for all of us, including me. I feel like somebody was talking about their husband somewhere on Facebook, and I thought really funny. Okay, Brandy, what is this? This sounds so funny. My partner Joe is telling me to keep asking for a card. Okay, Joe, are you watching right now? Okay, I love it. He wants to hear what you have to say for you. Also, funny, I was just looking into a detox. He's not a believer, but seems to be starting to. Maybe. You guys, we're in like a great awakening. Are you kidding me? If you don't start thinking about your soul here and what we're doing here, I mean, everybody is like, we are in crazy times, and as things get crazier, I don't want to scare anybody here. I'm not about like fear mongering or anything. I do feel like we have to be like thinking about your food and water supply, by the way. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I see what's coming. And I think that all of it is to evolve our soul, that we're thinking about like, what am I doing here? What happens when I pass? Who's watching me? What am I doing? So I love that your husband's curious, because that means he's right on point. And I do believe that we have signed up to be here at this exact time on Earth at this time, because we're about to experience something really wild. And our soul wanted to experience it, so just have strength as that you're walking through this. Like, yeah, I even feel like even the last couple of weeks, or I keep deterring, but I even feel like I keep feeling like I'm in COVID times. So like sometimes I'll wake up and like the snow's falling and I'm like, gosh, this feels a lot like COVID. So I do feel like there's a loop or some kind of information that's coming through that's very similar to what we've already experienced, and what we're going to be heading into. So Brandy, that's a long way of like getting a card to you here. But Joe, yes, wake up. Wake up. Your soul is alive. There's some crazy things happening in your soul. Your team's talking to you, having some crazy dreams. Has Joe's dad passed? Joe's dad's come into his dreams, or his grandpa, and he sends him dimes all the time. So, Brandy. It feels like you guys are actually in a lot of time of blessings and abundance here, Brandy. So I don't know if a whole bunch of cards just flew up for you. I don't know if like some unexpected money is coming your way. You guys are changing jobs or retiring, shuffling and moving money around. I even like wondered if you guys are going to be like selling your house or downsizing or something like that too, Brandy, because I kind of feel like the universe is showing me they want more money around for you. They want more money and more space for you. The other card that comes up, which makes so much sense because I was just talking about that, is spiritual growth. Yeah, spiritual growth is here, and I feel like that's for both of you guys, and you're on this journey together. I feel like our partners are never by chance as well, that we've decided, like, we made a contract up there before we got here that we're like, okay, what are you going to teach me and what am I going to teach you? That's what the spirit world shows me. Your grandpa sends you coins, Brandy? Yeah, and if it doesn't make sense yet, I always say, message me in a couple months. I love this. Healing with Hannah said, as I'm watching this, my cat just started staring off towards my door. Yes, I feel like they see through the 4D. That's what's so magical about our pets. I mean, it can be a little bit unnerving. I just don't see anybody else on Instagram here who would like a reading. Maybe I missed it. So if you'd like a card, please just let me know. I just see here Lisa Morgan Rossiter. Lisa, has your skin been acting up? Like, have you been getting like rashes or like kind of breaking out and like some redness or something like that? I feel like there's a lot about skin here tonight. Yeah, like I don't know, like, and Lisa, they're kind of making me feel like you're almost like your immune system's fighting something right now. Is your energy been just like a little bit off? Like I almost felt like they're talking to me about like a histamine diet. So does that make sense at all to you, Lisa? Lisa Morgan, are you still here? Oh, you have psoriasis. I know, I feel that. And they're kind of showing me like an antihistamine diet. Does that make sense at all to you? Do you have do you ever like do not antihistamine? What are histamines? Like, and I have enough to do research after. It's almost like they show me your immune system kind of like reacts and then there's like a flare up of something. Does that make sense? Yeah, they're making me feel, they're also showing me aloe vera juice for your gut health, so I don't know. And they're actually making me feel like it looks really milky. It's like gold for your body. So they're actually showing me that they want this aloe vera juice. It looks like healing and like, it looks like it's wrapping cells. Wow. I feel like aloe vera juice came up for me this week again. So I feel like the way that they're showing me, you guys, if you don't drink aloe vera juice, maybe do some research on it because they show me that it almost like coats nerves and things like that as well, Lisa. Low emotional energy right now. It's all, yeah. And I know that that's like totally connected, like to how you are. Oh shoot, how come I can't get past that? Low emotional energy right now. I feel that too. At least it's almost like, our emotions are so strong. They just show me like, as soon as we feel something emotionally, like that our immune system, our nervous system, everything responds to it, right? That's kind of what causes us like, illness in the body. Low emotional energy. So they're just showing me aloe vera juice. So I'd just love for you to do that. I don't know if you even like can put it on your skin. I almost felt like you're drinking it and you can even put it on your skin. But now they're really talking about your gut health. So they said that as you're in this chapter, I do feel you kind of like in a dip here. They said you're going to feel better by the end of May. But while you're in this lower part here, I do feel like you need to be thinking about your gut health. They're also showing me celery juice. So celery juice is, they show me it's like a master healer. So they're showing me celery juice and aloe vera juice. So they say we need her to think about her gut health. And histamine diet, it almost makes me feel it's the same as like, what is that diet called? Like where you can't have tomatoes, garlic, onions, peppers, and that kind of thing. So just see if there's like something about that, because they make me feel like as you heal your gut health, your skin clears up. So, and they say when your gut health is better, then you're going to feel better. So yeah, I know it's kind of abstract and I don't know enough about it. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor or anything. Miss Casey Dawn says histamines are released in your body when it feels as though it's having a real or perceived allergic reaction. It's the body's way of fighting potential threats. Yeah. So I totally feel that. They show me like red flags popping up in like your body. So it kind of makes me feel as though there's just something that they're saying. It feels like almost like you're allergic to your emotions or something like that. Oh, here, this is a cool idea. And David, I know that you're a healer as well. And you're from Kelowna. There's so much Kelowna energy here tonight, right, David? Put some aloe in the belly button for gut health. Wow, okay. I've heard of castor oil in the belly button. Okay, are we all taking notes tonight? Okay, this is awesome. Oh, histamines for sure. Tomatoes are a huge one. Autoimmune diet. Okay, I love it. Oh, Miss Casey Dawn says, I'm currently in a histamine flare. Yeah, nightshades. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys were all like in the zone together. Okay, I love that. So I feel like you have a lot of research to do after this. Can you look through all the comments? I feel like a lot of people are trying to bring some messages into you for you. Oh, I love that. Okay, I'm just going to do thank you, Miss Casey Dunn. Beautiful. Hey, my friend Dave YYC. And I thought I saw something about you lost another friend, and I just was thinking of you through that and sending you some love through that. Okay, so I'm just going to do one or two more cards. So if you'd like a card, please just show me. AIP protocol, says Stephanie Lewis. So I feel like we all have to look at all the stuff. We all have research to do after tonight. FODMAP. Let's all research FODMAP. What's FODMAP? What's Doc Gunty diet? Let's all research that. I love that there's so many Kelowna people here. I gotta come. Oh, Vicky, you just randomly showed up on my page. I must have accidentally clicked on you. Oh, and the card that came up for you was Holy Love. Also, the card that came up for you was about Holy Love, which is like, we need you. See, there's a lot of God energy here tonight. We need you to speak to us. We need you to pray to, like, you know, whatever is God for you, whether it's like Mother Earth or Jesus, God, Allah, whatever, Buddha, whatever your entity is, a goddess energy, whatever that you pray to, that's a super conscious being. You know, they're just like, we want you to know that you're so divinely loved, that we are healing you. We're bringing healing energy to you. That's the energy, that the card that came for you. So Vicky Walker. Vicky Walker from Newfoundland. Isn't it like midnight there? I'm always so surprised when all my Newfoundland friends come on here. It's so late. Vicky Walker. You feel really stiff to me, Vicky. Are you feeling stiff? Is your body stiff? I feel like you're waking up and your body feels really stiff to me. We're talking a lot about health stuff today. The card that comes up here for you is Ask and Receive. And this is the card that, you know, like we're just talking about, you know, God or entity or your angels or guides or whatever you want to pray to. It's almost like they show me that they can't intervene until we ask them to. There's so many times we go through difficulty where we're just like, can't you see what I'm going through? Like, I've asked you for 2 years to fix that or whatever. They're like, we can't do anything until you ask us. So I'm just asking for a sign today to know that this is the right decision for me. I'm just asking if you can bring a new friend into my life. I'm asking if you can bring a new teacher into my life. So Vicky, they're just saying we need you to help you move through forward. We need you to also participate. You know, so whether this is like a practice, whether it's journaling or pulling cards or praying or meditating or mindfulness, something that just connects you to your soul every day. And I know that feels like a lot. We're like, okay, I'm already trying to do all the things. I'm trying to like pay my bills, do my taxes, be healthy, sleep well, all these things, you know. And then when we think about our spiritual stuff, it's like, oh, like, where do I even start? And they show me, it's like, what if it's just like 3 minutes? What if it's just 3 minutes a day and you just are like, hey, I just want to like take a breath into my heart and just feel my soul and just remind myself that I am a soul having a human experience. And just asking, like, I just want to ask my guides for help in this situation. And can you send me a sign today? and I know it sounds weird. I had this blue jay came right up to my window this week and was like looking right at me and speaking and had this like I don't know if you've ever heard of blue jays like actually sing. It's horrible. It's like like there's nothing melodic or beautiful about it. And but I'd asked for a sign that day, and I know that blue jays are always my son that passed. So I know even like he passed during COVID. So I've been feeling this weird loop that I'm in. So just kind of like that kind of frame of reference only took about 30 seconds, Vicky. So just know that they say ask and you'll receive. Anything we ask for, anything we pray for is always on its way. I'd love for you guys just to keep that in mind. I love this. Hello from Crow's Nest Pass. What are your thoughts about the energy in this area? Gabrielle, the Crow's Nest Pass is so important for my family. My husband's whole family is from there. Like my father-in-law grew up there. We camp there every year. We go to Lost Lemon. My husband like grew up fishing on those rivers. I feel it's like even one of our dreams to have like a summer home there so that my husband can just like fish for months on end. It's really wild energy there. It's very, very spiritual. I feel like the people that are drawn there are very quirky and wild. So if you live there, I just love that. Do I feel like it's safe? Yes. I don't feel like it's cursed land or anything like that. If anything, I feel like it's very spiritual, magical land. So yeah, I hope that kind of just gives you a little bit, a little something there. I just see RJ Philcock here on Instagram. So I'll delete my last card and then connect to some spirits on the other side. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like I'm talking too much tonight. Some nights I always just trust what they're supposed to be. RJ Philcock. Love a card if you feel connected. Are you starting a new business here, RJ Philcock? Are you an entrepreneur now? I just feel like you don't fit in boxes and things like that. So if you are in a current box and you're feeling stuck, it's because you're not meant to be in one. They just say you feel too, yeah, you got this like really wild energy here. And they just say we need your earth and ground, so it's they're even just showing me like your bare feet on the ground are super, super important right now. I also just kind of feel too that they're just saying, we need you to think outside the box. You're not supposed to live in structure. You're not supposed to live in that 9 to 5 grind. And I just kind of feel like we want you to be creative again. They also show me you're doing some inner child healing here, where it's almost like you're becoming like you were when you were 8 years old. So whatever you were passionate about when you were 8, whether it was like singing, dancing, cooking, writing, gardening, whatever this was, I feel like it's almost kind of returning. Well, my lights just did something weird. Did you guys see that? So they're just kind of making me feel like we need you to be on the earth to remember these pieces of yourself. And that's what we're in these really wild times, you guys. It's like, I don't want to like fearmonger. I just know that there's so much crazy things coming. So we just have to remember these pieces that bring us joy. So it's almost like what, I'm just trying to follow the comments. Like what is it that is really, has empowered me? What is something that is really like I feel like is a gift of mine? What's something that brings me joy? What's something that brings me peace? What's something that regulates my nervous system? Those are going to be really huge as we kind of walk into these upcoming times, and it's not just about wars and things. There's a lot that's going to be happening. So I'm just gonna now bring through like a spirit. I'd just love to just connect to the other side here and just see who comes forward. Patty, Karen, you're worried about what's coming? Yeah. But I just feel like all of our souls, like even with astrology, the spirit world shows me that we choose our birth time. We choose the place we want to be born. We choose our parents. We choose which years we want to be alive in. And so we've all chosen this for a reason. We've all chosen to be here during this time for a reason. All of us that experienced COVID, it's like because we wanted to experience this. Our soul wanted to experience it. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. So before I just start, I just want to do let you guys know that again on Friday night, I do like a small group reading. It's 14 people so that every single person gets a message. It's about an hour and a half. I say 6 to 7 there, but we always go over. And so if you're really kind of wanting to connect with me on a different level, and I just love seeing your faces, it's so much different on Zoom. And then also tomorrow night, I start my magic and mediumship course. So if you feel like you're an intuitive, if you feel like you sense things, you know things, you are having like sensing synchronicities or connections and things, and really kind of wanting to understand like how you're going to be walking through this next chapter here too. Thursdays, 5 Thursdays. I've got 10 people right now in a beautiful small group, and I'm going to walk you through how to understand your intuition, how to connect to the other side, how to understand how the language of spirit works. So just kind of keep that in mind. So tomorrow night, it starts at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. But let's connect to the other side. This is always my favorite part of the night, and I just love for you to. Hey, from Australia, I'm thinking of all of you in Australia with the crazy oil prices and energy shutdowns. Like I heard you guys are having to work from home, some of you. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's $44 for the group reading on Friday night. So I'd love for you just to list who you're missing here tonight. Who are you thinking of? I'm missing my beautiful friend Kathy, who hosted so many of my readings. I went to her celebration of life. It was so beautiful. So I've been thinking of her all week. I still feel so emotional about her. Love her. She just died in her sleep. It's so crazy. She was so young and beautiful. So please say their names in the chat. I love, like, as soon as we say their names, they come close to us. So just write in the chat, who are you missing here tonight? Bill, Doreen. You're missing your husband, says Patty, Karen. Tony, Gail, your husband, Tony. I always love Tony. I almost feel like Tony's here every Wednesday Whispers. Claire's missing her dad. Your friend Dave, of course. Your grandma, Casey. Your grandma Alma, Gemma. Your son Lucas. Oh, absolutely. Helen. Stan. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Mom and Cease. Ladine. Your dad, Randy. Tony and Mariana. Sharon's grandpa. Carla. Carmel. Tom. Carol. Papa Frank. Grandpa Phil. John. Luca. Ace and Mario. Eddie. Your grandparents, Miss WVW. Your grandma Christine. Kathy. Lucy, Rose, Kelly, Russ, Nina, and Pa. Pauline. Isn't it just so nice to remember them and honor them? It's so important. Mike, Avis, Terry, Della, Norman, Elwood. Oh my gosh, Vicki, there's so many for you. Vicki, I'm so excited you joined the Magic of Mediumship course. Haven't I been telling you for years that I thought you were a medium? Lorraine, Grandma and Dad. Yes. So just hold them in your heart, and like the spirit world shows me that as soon as we say their name, they come to our side. They're almost like, yeah, hey, how are you? And what do you need? So just asking for some loved ones to come through here today and just show me how to love and heal this group tonight. Just asking for you to come through really clearly and to show me where you are and what you've seen of their life and how you're communicating with them. You know, in these evenings, piggybacking happens. So if I make a connection with one person's name, but there's something in your heart that feels like I'm talking to you, know that your person is talking to you. So even if I'm like, okay, I feel like this message is for this person, but you're like, yeah, but I feel like that's for me. Know that it is for you. That as many spirits as possible are going to try and communicate to me through these messages. So anything that resonates with you, know that that message is for you. So I'm just going to see who's here. So who's here tonight? Oh. Oh, I got a lovely woman here. I feel like she has like, something the spirit showed me like when they love themselves, the way they look the best, but she kind of has like brown fuzzy hair and a beautiful smile, like such sweet eyes, such a beautiful smile. I feel like she may have been like missed a tooth or like something was going on with her teeth, her tooth. She shows me that she even like had a cane or something here. She does tell me that it has something to do with her heart, that it's almost like she had a heart condition or something. Like I can't walk too fast, and a lot of her body was kind of breaking down. But she looks kind of younger than me. I feel like she's like at a Chinese buffet. I feel like she loved Chinese food. um, and she's just so lovely. She's so patient. She's so kind. She says she loved music. She says she speaks to you through music all the time. And then I don't know if somebody had like stickers or something made in honor of her, because I feel like she showed me like a logo or something that you guys did in honor of her that like lots of people have. So let me know if this makes sense to anybody. So when it does make sense to you, please don't just write yes in the comments. Say this, yes, I understand this. Yes, I understand this. Yes, that makes sense to me. I feel like she dressed really beautifully. Like she shows me like she loved kind of like getting dolled up. I feel like she's kind of wearing like a beautiful shirt here, perhaps like a scarf. She's wearing jewelry, so I do feel like she get like dolled up. She feels like quite kind of like a little bit fancy to me. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Donna, yeah, she feels like a Donna to me. Gail, what does Chinese food mean to you? Did she have a cane there near the end? Because she feels like a contemporary. I don't feel like she was that much older than you. Oh, you had Chinese food for lunch. Oh, I got goosebumps. Yes. She's like, I'm there for the Chinese food. She lifted doll up. Yes. Oh, okay. She had end of stage cancer, difficulty walking totally, and she loved Chinese food. Oh my gosh. I just keep hearing like I'm there for the Chinese food. Yes. Yes. Dressed up, makeup, and great clothes. You know, I don't know if like Gail's like there's a lot of shift happening for you. So I don't know if like you're downsizing and moving and things like that. She says everything's gonna work out. What are you so worried about? She's like, when you stop worrying all the time. And I just kind of feel like she just shows me how hard it was for her body to shut down. Like her kidneys are shutting down. I feel like everything kind of spread. Because then she tells me my heart was just done. My heart couldn't like pump it or hold it. She loved music. Yeah, I feel that because she says she's yeah. Well, she met Sting. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, because she says she speaks to you. She says she speaks to you through music all the time. She's like, everything's gonna be okay. Why are you always so worried all the time? I kind of feel she had this lightheartedness, you know. Um, you're so worried all the time. Oh my gosh, Gail. She's like, what are you so worried about? It's like everything's just working out the way it's supposed to go. And there's something really beautiful about when she passed too, because I feel like she kind of taught people how to pass. I feel like she passed really beautifully. Like she just kind of shows me that, you know, as people watched her, that she was just like more worried about other people than she was about her own self. And she says, oh, can you just tell her I love her? It's there for the Chinese food. It was all through her. It spread all through her, the cancer, yeah. What's Rush? Is Rush a band? I'm sorry. I'm so like classical opera lady over here. Very loyal, lifelong friend. Yeah. She says everything's gonna work out. Gail, like, are you downsizing? Are you moving? Are you selling stuff? Like, I feel like you're decluttering or something, things in boxes. She was always worried about everybody but herself. Yeah, I totally feel that way about her. Oh, what was her name again? Sorry, I missed that. Oh, Rush is a band. Oh my gosh, I'm such a geek that way. I don't like. I'm not cool like that. Donna, Donna. Oh yes, this feels like Donna. So Donna's just here. She's like, everything's gonna work out. Stop being so crazy. Yeah, you're thinking of moving, right? Yeah, she says we're all here supporting you through the move. And she says it's time. She says it's like time for you to kind of like it's almost too like even with the trauma of your husband's passing or something, it's kind of like you're in Groundhog's Day, waking up in the same place in the same time. You're just like, what day? Oh yeah, that happened again. Oh my God. And it just is almost like replaying itself. So everybody wants you to move, Gail. So yeah, Yeah, they all want you to move, and they're like, it's all going to work out beautifully. And I feel like you're gonna have like the money feels all free. It feels like really beautiful. So I think her biggest message is like, stop worrying so much. Will you stop worrying so much? I love that there's some piggybacking happening. So I definitely feel like this was Donna. But if there's other messages that you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds so much like my person, no, they're here too. That they're whispering through my ear. They're behind her saying, I gotta want to get that through to them too. Because I know my friend Dave YYC is saying your grandma loved Chinese food and always got dolled up. So beautiful. You're caring for your 96-year-old mom, exhausted, totally. You miss her terribly. I mean, she feels like she was a good time. I feel like she's somebody that always thought of the bright side. She just makes me feel like I always was there to champion you and like, you know, turn it around. Even when she was dying, she died so beautifully. I just feel like she even died this young to teach people how to die. You know, like just like everything's okay. You're going to be okay. She's comforting other people through her passing because she just felt so at peace with her path. So she's so beautiful, Gail. Just know that she's here. She's talking to you through music. So if music ever pops out and like pops in your head, there's just a message there for you. So just try and bring through one more soul because I kind of came on late here tonight. I think I came on at like 8:05 or something. So I'll do another. Let's just see if I can bring another soul through here for tonight. So somebody else, please. Oh, okay. I already got somebody here. Oh, I feel tired today. I think we're all tired. We're in really weird energy. And everything's feeling very dense. Oh. There's this gentleman here, and he's a real character, and he shows himself dancing to me, which is always my sign that he wants you to know how beautifully he's moving on the other side. So I feel like he had trouble walking here. But he has like a really interesting hat. It almost felt like a sailor's hat. It didn't feel like a farmer's hat or a baseball cap or anything. It almost made me feel it's almost like one of those hats that have like a longer front here, like not like a newsy hat. Maybe it's like a newsy hat, sailor hat kind of vibe. I feel like somebody has it. He loves coffee. He smells like coffee. I feel like just caffeine with him. Like I also feel like he drank pop, like Pepsi. He showed me like a bottle of Pepsi. Um, I just wonder if he had a boat, you know, because I actually am seeing him on a boat. So I do kind of feel like him on the water. He says, I meet you at the water. You know, we've been feeling a lot of BC energy tonight. I almost kind of do feel him like BC area. I kind of smell like salt water in the air. And he has like very expressive eyebrows. He laughed very easily, has a very signature laugh. He says that sends you seagulls all the time. So I don't know if you've had an encounter with seagulls. Seagull poop, seagulls. You've had an encounter with seagulls. Let me just see here, Chelsea. Your dad at the end had trouble walking. You have a straw cowboy hat of his. You grew up on the island. Okay, and Vicky, Vicky, your dad had a sailboat and one of those hats. Yeah, did he have trouble walking at the end, Vicky? I also just see here on Instagram, Nicole Sanka, my grandpa wore a cap and passed from complications of ALS. He didn't walk well. The Skeena River is in northern BC near the coast. He loved fishing on the Skeena. Nicole, does somebody have his hat? Do you remember his signature hat that he used to wear? And he loves mints. I feel like he's always offering mints to people. And licorice. It almost felt like a licorice mint. I feel like there's a licorice candy or something that he's giving me. So this makes sense to you, Vicky? He said, I meet you at the water. So it almost made me feel like there might have been a ceremony or something where people spoke about him at the water as well. And just these seagulls are a huge piece of this. Like I just keep feeling seagulls are a huge sign from him where he's just directing your path and just letting you know what he's affirming. You're also seeing 1111 all the time. He says, oh, I send 1111 all the time. I feel like you never smoked a pipe. Yeah, there's a pipe here all of a sudden. He had black licorice? Yes. It doesn't feel like regular black licorice. Like, did he have black licorice candies? Nicole Sunk on Instagram here says, my cousin has his hats. He always kept candies near his chair. Does licorice mean anything to you, Nicole? Wait. Oh, sorry. Kayla McKay. I feel like there's a whole bunch of people popping on here. Vicky, he followed his dream and sailed his boat to the Bahamas. Yeah. Did you guys have a ceremony about your dad at the water? My dad loved licorice mints, and I'm seeing 1111. Oh, here, Nicole. This must be for you on Instagram here. I just felt all drawn to here. So your grandpa wore a cap and passed from complications of ALS because he does show me like, I want you to know how beautifully I'm moving again. Because he couldn't walk well at the end. He loved fishing on the Skeena. I don't know what the Skeena is. Oh, it's Northern BC. Oh, okay. Your cousin has his hats. He always kept candies near his chair. Your grandpa had a pipe long before he passed. I think my cousin has this too. Yeah, I just wonder if those candies were licorice. I just feel like there's Chelsea here too. So Chelsea said, my dad had trouble at the end. I have a straw cowboy hat of his. He grew up on the island, and I like to go to the port. We plan on spreading my dad's ashes where he grew up on Van Island. A couple of you are like kind of feeling jujubes. Oh, Nicole, okay. I mean, I just keep seeing your face. I keep seeing your face, Vicky. So I do feel like this maybe is your dad. Vicky is the feeling that I keep feeling. Your dad has a sailboat. Because I just kind of feel like even when you come to the water, I meet you at the water. I just do feel like there's like these seagulls that are speaking to you. So I'd love if you've had an encounter with a seagull or something like that. And then I just also believe, Chelsea, like you're receiving these piggyback messages here tonight. You know, and Nicole, I know you're resonating with this so much too here on Instagram, but I just keep seeing Vicky's face. So I feel like that is kind of like our main connection here. And I think Vicky too, like, did I pull a card here for you tonight? Like, did I talk to you about your health or your knees or something like that, about your joints? Because I also kind of feel like he's here to talk about your body health. And that they want to like bring a lot of energy through. They want to bring some new momentum through here for your body. And do you have a dog now, Vicky? Because he says he also communicates to you through your dog. So like a dog, he's just almost like, go give her a hug or like go clear her energy. She needs some support. Yeah. So I do feel this is the main message here. So it's almost like some people get a letter here tonight and other people get a postcard. So know your loved ones also trying to communicate to you through these signs and symbols so that you know that they're here as well. And Vicky, so I just kind of feel like your dad just says, thank you for remembering me. And thank you for, and I meet you at the river, or sorry, I meet you at the water. So there's just this element here where it's almost like you guys have said words about him at the water. When you're walking by the water, you think of him. When you're on a boat, you think of him. And just if something interesting happens with seagulls, you'll have to let me know. If it hasn't already, have you had, your dog is what keeps you going? Oh, Charlie. Oh, my dog's name is Charlie. So I always trust those, like, you know, synchronicities. Yeah, your dog's name is Charlie. Because your dad says, oh, I talked through this dog all the time to her. Almost like, oh, go get her. She needs a boost. So your dad just says, tell her I'm just fine. Tell her I made it over here just fine. And we're just all with her here as like the transformation. I do feel like your body's about to change, Vicky. So whether it's like about your health, it's about your wellness, your gut health, about how you're moving your body. I just feel like there's a lot of support for you to do that in this chapter. So I hope that makes sense for you. Beautiful. And I just love like Chelsea and Nicole also had some like little messages here too. So my friends, here we are. What am I drinking here tonight? What was in my intuitive mug, my intuitive cup that my husband and son put together tonight? Some of you felt some fruity tea. Some of you felt some bubble water. Some of you felt decaf coffee, which I had in my other mug. What were you guys feeling tonight? Earthy. I think somebody had said some ginger or something like that. What am I drinking tonight? Dun dun dun. Just good old bubble water. Oh yeah, it's lemon. And I feel like a few of you got that tonight. So congrats if you got that strawberry bubbly. Oh, L's chant felt fizzy as well. Beautiful. So next Wednesday, I don't think I'm going to be here because we have Easter break with my son. So things might just be a little bit different. We might be going away. I don't know what we're going to do, but I might be here, might not be here. But I just love being here. And again, if you would like some more personal messages from me, more time, basically about 10 or 12 minutes would just be devoted to you. If you sign up on these Zoom call readings, I have them every month. So even if you can't make March, you can come April. And then also, my course starts tomorrow night, and this is my signature course. I do it twice a year, and this is really, for those of you that feel like I want to develop my abilities. There's nothing special about me. We all have this ability to connect to the other side. So if you feel like my dreams are crazy, I don't know what they mean. I feel like my loved ones are communicating with me. I feel that I've always sensed something or known something. I'd love to help navigate this for you, especially in these crazy times when we want to know like what the truth is, what is aligned for us. So many blessings to you, my friends, and I will see you next Wednesday, if not the next one. And so have a beautiful Easter if I don't see you next Wednesday. So many blessings to you, my friends. Take care.